The secret islands of the Caribbean. Did you know that there are over 7,000 islands in the Caribbean, but only 2% of them are inhabited? Imagine the untold stories, pristine beaches, and hidden paradises waiting to be discovered. Today, we're going on a journey to explore the Caribbean's best-kept secrets, islands that even seasoned travelers might never have heard of. Hey explorers! Today we're leaving behind the crowded beaches of Jamaica and the tourist-packed resorts of the Bahamas to discover something truly special, the secret islands of the Caribbean. These hidden gems offer everything you love about tropical paradise, minus the crowds and commercialization. We've all been there, trying to enjoy a peaceful moment on the beach, only to find yourself sandwiched between hundreds of other tourists. The Caribbean's most popular destinations have become victims of their own success. Cancun welcomes over 6 million visitors annually. Punta Cana's beaches are lined with all-inclusive resorts as far as the eye can see. And cruise ships dump thousands of tourists daily into tiny port towns. But what if I told you there's another way to experience the Caribbean? A way to find those postcard-perfect beaches without fighting for your spot in the sand? These lesser-known islands offer authentic experiences, untouched nature, and the kind of serenity that's becoming increasingly rare in our connected world. Let's start with Saba, nicknamed the Unspoiled Queen. This tiny Dutch Caribbean island might only be 5 square miles, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for an adventure. Unlike your typical Caribbean destination, Saba doesn't have any beaches. Instead, it offers something even more extraordinary: world-class diving spots, pristine rainforests, and the highest point in the Netherlands. The island's dramatic landscape is dominated by Mount Scenery, a potentially active volcano that creates an otherworldly hiking experience. As you trek through the cloud forest, you'll discover rare orchids and tropical birds found nowhere else on Earth. And beneath the waves? Saba's protected marine park hosts some of the most pristine coral reefs in the Caribbean, with underwater pinnacles rising from depths of 1,000 feet. Next up is Bequia, the crown jewel of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This 7-square-mile paradise embodies the laid-back Caribbean lifestyle that's disappeared from many mainstream destinations. Here, you won't find any traffic lights, chain restaurants, or massive resorts. Instead, you'll discover a thriving traditional whaling culture, family-owned restaurants serving fresh catch of the day, and beaches where your only company might be a few wandering tortoises. What makes Bequia truly special is its community. The island's 4,300 residents have maintained their traditional way of life while welcoming visitors with genuine Caribbean hospitality. You can watch local boat builders crafting vessels by hand, using techniques passed down through generations. The Thursday Farmers Market isn't a tourist attraction, it's where locals have gathered for decades to trade goods and share stories. But now, let me share something truly extraordinary. Hidden away in the French West Indies lies Marie-Galante, an island that time forgot. This perfect circle of land, visible from space, holds a secret that changed the course of Caribbean history. In the 18th century, Marie-Galante was known as the Island of 100 Windmills, producing more sugar than any other Caribbean island its size. Today, these ancient windmills still dot the landscape like silent sentinels, telling stories of a bygone era. But what makes this island truly remarkable isn't just its history, it's how it has preserved its authentic character while much of the Caribbean has transformed into a tourist playground. Marie-Galante is home to 3 of the French Caribbean's last traditional rum distilleries, still using methods that date back centuries. The island's pristine beaches remain undeveloped, its interior is crisscrossed with hiking trails leading to hidden caves and waterfalls, and its people maintain a way of life that has all but disappeared from other islands. Here, you can watch farmers still using ox-drawn carts to harvest sugarcane, taste rum that's made exactly as it was 200 years ago, and swim in waters so clear you can see straight to the bottom from the surface. It's a living museum of Caribbean culture, yet it remains one of the region's least visited destinations. These secret islands offer more than just an escape from the crowds, they're windows into what the Caribbean once was, and what it can still be. They prove that paradise doesn't need infinity pools or all-inclusive buffets. Sometimes, the most memorable experiences come from the simplest moments: watching the sunset from an empty beach, sharing a meal with locals, or discovering a piece of history that's been preserved against all odds. The Caribbean is more than just its famous destinations. It's a region of incredible diversity, rich history, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. These secret islands aren't just alternatives to the mainstream, they're reminders of why we fell in love with the Caribbean in the first place. If you've discovered your own hidden Caribbean gem, share it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more off-the-beaten-path destinations that will change the way you think about travel. Until next time, keep exploring. Please, don't forget to like and subscribe.